Okay, so we got a 2000 GMC 3/4 ton pickup truck, and it's got a problem with the signal lights. Well, I'll show you what that is. So this is the issue. You put the signal light on and you end up getting both flashers blinking when you put the signal light on, either way. The four-way flashers work perfect. Shut them off, put a signal light on to the left, you get both. Put it on to the right, you get both flashing. So we got a broken signal light switch. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 7mm nut driver. We're going to remove this screw by the brake release. And then we're going to come over here. There's one more over here. I'm going to remove those screws. Take them out. Then we got to remove this plastic bezel all the way around. Clips off like that. Put the key in, put it down, and tilt the wheel, and then you can pull this out. Put it to the side, back into park, turn your key off, and put the wheel back up. Now we can remove the bottom panel here from the dash. Okay, we got to remove this metal pan out of the way. I just go with the drill. Take them 10mm bolts out. Now we got two T20s to take out. Torx, number 20. Take them out. There. And there. That loosens this bottom cover. Then I like to take a panel popper, pop this lever off. And you don't put it too far away because you're going to need it. And you can unclip this. Comes off like that. Now you got access. Now we're going to temporarily put this back in here to be able to tilt the wheel down and then remove it, because we have to remove this cover. Okay, we also got one more bolt underneath here by the key lock cylinder. It's got to get removed, and it's a T27 reverse socket. So what I did is I got a 4mm socket and a 1/4" drive on a nut driver, and the 4mm works on there perfect to take it off. So if you got a 4mm, it works. Then you remove it. So you just pull this rubber, get this rubber boot off here. This piece comes up and you got it off, and your signal light switch is right there with all the connections in the back. Okay, you got to remove this T25 bolt from here. Okay, there's one more here you got to get at. It's right in the back here in a real crazy place. So this is what I used in there. 1/4 of a turn at a time, get it out, and now your switch is accessible, removed, ready for a new one. Okay, you're gonna have to get in here, cut this wire tie, get it out of there. This opens all up like a big sock in here, and you can remove it. It's velcroed. Take it out of the way. You have to do the same thing here. Cut this. Be careful you don't cut any other wires. Get that out of the way. And now you got this going to one connector. But you also got a couple wires going up here. We'll deal with those in a second. In the process here, you can see right in this area, it's got signs of being burnt, got hot. That's probably our problem area right there in the harness. So it's a good thing it comes with new wires. Okay, so we got to take that center nut in that connector out. It's a 7mm, unscrew it, and then once it's unscrewed, you can pull the harness out with the switch. Almost get hit in the nose, and then you got to deal with, we got 4 more wires here to deal with that won't come off here. It'd be incredibly hard to see, but I take a curved pick all the way around, go underneath here, this little clip underneath, and then kind of pull the connector out at the same time, and you got it out. So now you got this connector out, goes over the top. Don't ever forget it, which way it plugs in. Little tab coming up, that's gonna come down now. Back in there I pushed the tab, you can see that connector, I pushed it out, and then you're going to have to pull that wire out from here, get it in front of you. Now if you compare it to the other one, heavier gauge and longer wire, so it's definitely going to the back. Now you got to remove these 2 outside connectors. There's a little tab here when this fits in there, and all I did was took the pick and pried it there, and then that comes out. We'll do the same for this side here. Before you take this apart here, remember that the gray one is at the top and the black one's at the bottom. And then you just take your pick in there and pry it like that. These 2 come out, and then you have the whole unit ready to replace.